Okay, video number 2. So one thing that I didn't mention is that when you're putting the yarn around here, the yarn that I want for you to use is the thick yarn. My mom actually went to the store and got a bunch of rolls of it. At least I hope that she got the right one. So it's the thick yarn, not the thin yarn, and it's in pastel colors like teal and purple and coral. There might be some in that brown basket that we would want to use first, and then if we need more, which I guarantee that we do, then open what we have. Okay, so step 2. So you have your yarn all the way around here, and it's glued and fastened down. So the next thing you want to do is have your hangers. So we're going to want to hang the yarn from the bottom, right? To do that, they're going to take their long pieces of yarn that I've already separated for them, and they're going to take the whole group. So even if you have 6 groups, like I only have 1 strand here, but they would have 6 strands. They would fold them in half and just kind of encourage them to get it really even half. And then what they're going to do is take this. It's easier when it's laying down, but they're going to take this and then they're going to pull this through to make the knot. Okay? And that's how it connects to the bottom. So they're going to do that with each of their strands. So each of the bunches of color that I put out, so I think there's 6 in total that they'll have hanging down, 6 groups. Okay, so then that part will be done, and then they can take the other round wood piece that I have already woven the yarn through it. They take that and they put it inside of this. So this kind of flexes, and more than likely you'll need to help them kind of unscrew this so that it flexes out to give them a little more room. And then they might have to take it out altogether because it really thickens that piece up once you have the yarn wrapped around it. So you might need to take this out altogether. Maybe you want to do that even before you start the party. And then they stick that round piece in here. And then if this will fit back in, great, that can fit back in to tighten it up. If not, it probably will hold on its own. But what I do usually is I take like a little piece of yarn and I stick it through the 2 holes here and just tie a little knot so that the 2 metal pieces here will stick together or tie together. Okay? All right, so then you have your whole base done, and all you really have to do at that point is decorate the unicorn. So you do your gold horn here, and then they can choose a few flowers to put here. I wouldn't let them just have as many flowers as they want because you know that they'll choose like 20. So I would just encourage them to have flowers from about here to here. Mine took 1 big one and 2 small ones. So if they use a bunch of small ones, then maybe they would have 5. But if they were going to use big ones, then it was probably closer to 3. So that's that. And then the ears. So the ears are already cut out. So you'll have the white ear and then the pink ear. So all they have to do is put the small pink piece on top of the white piece and then glue that to the back of their wood circle here. So they might need hot glue again, so for any of these things, most likely they will. So have the hot glue gun ready. I think the blue one is actually handheld, or wireless, so you could just kind of walk around with it. But again, don't let them hold it. Just make sure they have the silicone fingers on and they can hold the piece down. I think that's it. So the chalkboard, write happy birthday Nora on it. Yarn is in the brown basket, and the mom's name is Allie Anderson. I'm about to send you guys an email with all of their contact information. Okay, thanks, love you, bye.